On a quiet road, far from the city's noise, a small food stall stood, built from old wood and tin sheets. It belonged to Ayaan, a young man whose life was a lesson in patience. His face was pleasant, his eyes calm, and his simple features reflected sincerity. His hands were rough from work, yet his manners were always gentle. Ayaan held a deep belief. What is written for you by Allah will arrive at its destined time. Each day began the same. Before the road got busy, he would pray, clean his stall, and cook simple food with complete focus. Lentils simmered, flatbreads warmed, and the gentle aroma of his cooking filled the morning air. Some days, travelers would stop for a meal. Other days, the road remained empty. But Ayaan never complained. He believed that even a small, honest earning held more blessings than wealth without integrity. One evening, as the sun disappeared and the sky turned a dusky gray, the road fell unusually silent. No cars passed, no voices echoed, only the soft crackle of his fire and the whisper of the wind could be heard. Ayaan prepared to close for the night, knowing the leftover food would be his own dinner. Just then, a strange stillness settled, and from a distance, a woman slowly approached. She didn't look ordinary, but she wasn't frightening either. Her face was beautiful, but exhausted, her eyes deep with hunger. Her long dark hair fell loosely around her shoulders, and her steps were slow, as if she had walked a very long way. Her simple worn clothes spoke of fatigue, not poverty. When she reached a stall, she stopped. In a soft voice, she said she was extremely hungry and hadn't eaten in a long time. Ayaan felt a flicker of surprise, a moment of unease, but he quickly composed himself, quietly remembering Allah. He didn't ask her any questions or judge her appearance. He simply invited her to sit and brought forward the last portion of food he had, the very meal he had saved for himself. He placed it before her without expecting anything in return. The woman began to eat slowly, each bite seeming to carry a heavy weight. Silent tears streamed down her face, falling to the ground. They were tears not just of hunger, but of long suffering. The night remained quiet, the small stall now filled with a profound sense of emotion. When she finished, she lifted her eyes to Ayaan. "You do not know who I truly am," she said. Ayaan replied calmly, "I do not need to know. Hunger looks the same on every face, and kindness does not require an identity." At that very moment, the air around them shifted. The silence deepened, and a gentle glow began to emanate from the woman. Her tired appearance slowly transformed. Her simple clothes became elegant, flowing garments that shimmered with a soft, refined light. Her presence grew powerful yet graceful, beautiful yet modest. She now stood revealed as a jinn, Zadi, a noble spirit, radiant and dignified. She spoke with honesty and regret, explaining that long ago she had been punished for her pride. Her sentence was to wander among humans, hungry and desperate, turned away by many, judged and feared. She was condemned to this state until an act of kindness, given purely without expectation, could finally reach her. Ayaan's simple gesture, done for the sake of Allah, had broken the burden placed upon her. Out of immense gratitude, she offered him rewards beyond imagination, wealth, comfort, power, and success. But Ayaan lowered his gaze and gently refused. He said he did not wish for riches or special favors. All he wanted was Allah's pleasure and a lawful livelihood that kept his heart clean and pure. The jinn Zadi looked at him with deep respect. She acknowledged that such a heart was rare and that true richness lies within faith and humility. With a final, graceful nod, she departed, leaving behind a feeling of peace, not fear, a quiet serenity, not mystery. The next morning, the road once again filled with the light of a new day. Ayaan opened his stall as usual, unchanged in his appearance but stronger in his spirit. A subtle change had occurred, though more travelers began to stop, drawn by the undeniable peace of the place. His simple food brought them comfort, his sincere behavior earned their trust, and his small stall slowly became known for something more than just meals. Ayaan continued his life, working honestly and feeding the poor whenever he could. He never forgot the night that taught him a profound lesson, that Allah tests our hearts before He rewards our hands. He lived simply and trusted completely, knowing that whoever gives for the sake of Allah never truly loses, because the rewards from Allah are far greater than anything our eyes can ever see. Thank you for watching. If this story touched your heart, please like, share, and subscribe for more inspiring content.